Welcome back to the main stage, COE. It's the 1v1 standard tournament. It's the third match, and I'm joined on the couch by guest caster Felicia. How does it feel being up here?
It feels amazing, honestly. A great chance to, cast two amazing players at one of the biggest stages of the year. So I'm really excited and looking forward to this match. How about you, Dan?
I'm really looking forward to this match because I know both these players relatively intimately about their strengths, their weaknesses, how they think, how they play. These have played before as well. I mean, a few times. We saw it at Cal, I think in the 4th place match to get into the losers grands. It was Raph, it was Eric. This is a rematch of that, and in an entirely different setup as well, because they were playing in bootcamp rooms, they were playing away from each other. Now, direct line of sight. I wonder if there's going to be any mental warfare.
We could definitely see some potential mental warfare in between both of these players. And yeah, I honestly think this is probably one of the more exciting matches we have for this round of 16. Honestly, quite a lot of potential for this to maybe go to something like a tiebreaker or very, very close to that at least. So I'm really, really looking forward to this.
So let's get into these guys. Eric has been pretty inactive recently, at least from the perspective of the community, but he's still kicking, he's still got it. He's de-rusted very well, he's setting some crazy scores backstage. I had the pleasure of practicing with him earlier, and he's playing insanely well. Raph, on the other hand, has been practicing his setup in the BYOC area, so I've seen absolutely nothing, but checking the profile, because it's laser, these scores submit. Checking the profile, it's looking pretty peak. I mean, he was playing 1.2x on No Mod 1. So it's looking good. It's looking good. Just like Eric right now, it's looking good.
Eric checking his looks on his phone. And yeah, we should shortly, I think, be getting into the actual pick and ban stage and the protect stage as well. And what do you think the potential bans and protects for these players will be, Dan?
Predictions. Okay. Oh, hey, look at this guy. Holy. Raph on the other side. It's Seed 7 versus Seed 15. Interesting crossover this year, where the seeds are not directly over 116, 215. It is a crossover, so it's closer matches even on stage for this first round. I reckon it's going to be something speedy, protected by Eric. Of course, it's Eric. What are we expecting? Raph, I think, might surprise us. I don't know what exactly he's going to protect, and that's quite scary to me, because Raph is one of those players who plays solo and plays everything in a map pool. I don't think, there's one thing I think, they're not going to be playing any hidden.
I think that is a pretty fair prediction, both of them wanting to stray away from that entire hidden mod pool. So I mean, we could even potentially see a ban if one of them are just really completely not feeling like playing any of these hidden maps. But yeah, I'd say maybe we could see a DT2 protect coming in from Eric here, try and win on not just pure combo but also his accuracy that he is very, very well known for on these speedy maps. So yeah, we will see exactly what will be protected soon though.
Well, look at what we've got. We've got the No Mod pool. No Mod 1 is going to be a movie. I reckon that might be Raph's protect even. If he was playing that well on it, on his own setup, we're going to see something special maybe on that map. No Mod 2, No Mod 3, No Mod 4, No Mod 5, all of these are going to get picked. You know it. I reckon the hiddens are going to get banned. And there goes DT3. I don't know what was protected, but DT3 is gone from Raph.
That's honestly not one of the bans I did expect coming in from Raph, but just not wanting to go up against NINERIK on something that does have quite a bit of tapping, quite a bit of tech, so just opting to stray away from it, which is a pretty fair ban. And honestly, maybe we can see Eric maybe banning into one of those no mods potentially.
Yeah, because neither of these guys enjoy playing hidden particularly, and they're not too reading heavy, very mechanical hiddens in this pool. The hidden one is 250 BPM Miss Magius mech tech. I mean, both of these players can play that if it was no mod. Hidden adds that layer of abstraction that they're not used to. So it's hidden 2 is the ban from Eric. I mean, good ban, honestly, good ban. I didn't like that map. I thought that map was so difficult to read and aim. There's the protects. It's DT2 is protected by Eric. And I'm thinking no mod 1.
Probably in the mod 1 protect from Raf, but yeah, we did mention that DT2 probably very likely protect for the side of NINERIK, which we do see. And I think we do also get the final ban, so Eric actually opting to ban 2 of the hiddens, and no mod 5 is protected by Raf, so we will be seeing the, I believe it's CS 6.8 map?
Is that right? Because that's been removed. Hold on. We may have gotten excited about that too early.
We will see it shortly.
Well, that's not the protect, but that's the pick. It's no mod 3 by Raf. What do we think of this one, Felicia?
It's a very well-known map. You know, it's been very, very popular recently. And I think this is a really, really good pick for the side of Raf. Eric is definitely not any sort of slouch at this skill set, though. So it's a map that can definitely, maybe it could be a little bit coin flippy, but definitely if Raf is going for it as a first pick, he does definitely feel quite confident on it, and he is pretty strong on flow aim and aim control, so excellent pick by the side of Raf here.
So how I see this, okay, how I see this match playing out, Eric is incredible at accuracy. You give him a map and he can probably 99 it, no matter what skill set it is. Raf is incredible at comboing. So this is going to be the laser score v3 shootout of all time. AK versus combo.
I completely agree with
Who is champion? Which one wins? Let's find out. We're getting into the first match. Make some noise. It's Eric versus Raf. It's the third match of the round of 16 on stage. We get into Down by Yaxo3.
Absolutely great song, great map. A bit of an intro section here. Both players faring very well on it so far. We have Eric with a very slight accuracy advantage, but this map does only pick up in difficulty as it goes down. We already start getting some cart bursts going in, but no misses at the start so far, so very early, but not really much of a lead going early on in this map.
It's a good pick to get settled. It's a good pick to get into the match slowly. Warm up. But you only have about 400 combo with that warm up, because then it sucker punches you with all of these aim control patterns. The accolade on Eric. Going into the build-up, and sparks will fly. Guys, don't avert your eyes for a second.
We are getting into the little tail end of this build-up section. So far, Eric is still in the lead with the accuracy, sitting at above 90.7.
It's Raf to miss. Eric carries the combo through. The aim control section is where he is generally weakest on maps like this, and there he goes down. 100 combo now to Raf, but the 1% accuracy disadvantage. Extreme Felicia, both players hit it.
These players are doing very, very well on these patterns. Eric finding a couple more accuracy drops than Raf here, but Raf is holding on to that all-important combo. The score lead is very close together. Now we have a little bit more of a slow section, so these players can build up their combos, build up a little more score on the side of Raf. But it will pick straight back up, and it will be just another sucker punch of flow aim and aim control coming straight out. You'll see these cart bars coming in, but we see any massive accuracy drops. You see Raf finding a couple of hundreds here, but so far it's looking so good for both of these players. Some more cart quads coming in, and no one finding any breaks so far, but this map will only ramp up.
Felicia, the quad not catching anyone. These guys have practiced. This is the hardest pattern, and it is Eric to fall. The combo king now has the advantage and is trying and run it as far away as he can. All of these cut stream patterns, all of the cut doubles, and it's Raf misses on them and loses a load of accuracy too. He's down now at 96, and Eric is storming away 98.7. As Raf misses again, Eric in the driver's seat. Huge advantage now, 20k and climbing. A little slow down section Felicia now, but it's aim control again. There's no cut doubles, and Eric is down. Combo gone, reset. 20k is the difference between these two.
It is such a small difference, but these misses that we're seeing from Eric, they're a lot more clean than Raf's. When Raf misses, he tends to find quite a few more hundreds than Eric, so you still see that score being towards the side of Eric. So coming clutch, and we see that break from Raf coming in, and that was a massive accuracy drop as well, which really does start to sway the score in the favor of NINERIK, hitting all of these cart quads, not finding any single accuracy drop, still sitting at above 98.5 accuracy, and Eric is just so comfortable in this, so well practiced on this. And Eric is looking very poised to take this ready with a 50,000 score lead. And Dan, I think Eric is just way too comfortable in this so far. Eric. Look at that accuracy difference. 95.9 against 98.6.
Eric is sat up straight with a smile on his face. He is locked in on this stage, guys, and he sees he's in the lead. Watch the accuracy, though. He has a 2.5% advantage, almost 3%, but he's gonna have to hold it. It's very easy to drop accuracy on these cut stream patterns. Very easy to miscue your cursor, but also inversely, the accuracy is such a boon. The timing you need in your cursor to hit these build-up section.
And we're getting into the final TI section very, very soon, where we'll see just even more messed up aim control, and we
There
see
goes
Eric
Eric.
finding a break. It is 60,000 slightly
but
different.
Raph follows it up straight away, and it's looking like in the closing stages of this PI, Eric does find another miss, but Raph is going to have to hit this entire thing, and he does not. Raph, so far behind now, is 70k. It's Laser scored 3, and there are very few patterns now for Eric to lose the accuracy lead on.
Yes, and I think this really does seal the deal here for the side of Eric, being able to take the win based off of that accuracy alone. I believe Raph slightly out-comboing, but unfortunately not enough to take this point, and a very early break point.
Wiggles, and now into the stacks, the cut stream stacks, the hardest pattern in, I would say, any map. They're so difficult to time, especially 180 BPM, and both players hit through all of them. Now a little bit of aim control to finish out the map. Eric is going to steal away a breakpoint from Raph. The red side, sign, seal, and deliver. 98.5% accuracy. 9 misses, guys, as well, compared to Raph's 12. So even the miscount in favor of Eric, Felicia.
Yeah, Eric just was the more comfortable player throughout, always leading in that accuracy department, falling a bit behind on the combo, but this is the laser score V3 coming into effect. Despite the combos being very similar and Raph having, I guess, more total combo all throughout the map, the accuracy really played a major part, and this is how we got our first breakpoint of the match so far. And now it is time for Eric to pick to see if he can consolidate this breakpoint.
No.
And what do you think we will see here? Do you think he'll go straight into the protect?
I don't think so. That is like a haymaker punch. That you are not getting out of the way of it. You just have to stand there and take it as Eric slugs you in the stomach.
Oh, but he does go into it here.
And he takes it. I was expecting him to save this. I was expecting him to wait a pick or two, have it in the back pocket. The threat of picking that map is just as important sometimes. It's a concept in Counter-Strike, right? Threatening to peek is almost as good as peeking.
Yes, it definitely is. It is.
And kind of the same thing happens here. Threatening DT2 at any point in this match.
It feels
he
like
chooses to pick it now. Chooses to take the momentum, take the break point, secure it, go 2 points up. See what Raph goes to next.
This feels like pretty much a point that is so favored towards the side of Eric, being so comfortable in these higher BPM bursts and streams. So we honestly, it would have to take quite a lot of work from the side of Raph in order for him to get this break point. But we'll see if anything can happen at the end of the day.
Anything can happen, and absolutely. And with the way Raph was holding combo, dropping the accuracy but holding the combo, this is another type of those hold your combo maps. You can double tap the streams. They are quite stacked a lot of the time. Players are getting into the map, warming up their tapping. You see Raph absolutely spamming the keyboard. We're about to get into Mythologia's End. This is the red side protect. It's 10 stars now. Is this the first 10-star map we've seen in a tournament?
I think it's definitely one of the first. But we see the first streams coming in, and we see Eric holding out the accuracy lead, whilst Raph falls a little bit behind. And we already saw seeing a clear comfortability difference. Raph falling behind at 89 accuracy, whilst Eric is just going off to at above 96% accuracy. Looking so comfortable in this so far. Though the combo lead is now slightly in the favor of Raph, but no, both of them just reset their combos. And I think it is a story we'll see all throughout the map. Very low combos being held, but it will be mostly decided on this accuracy.
The confidence you have to go into this knowing you can win it. Of course, anything could happen. Raph could lock in, could find the warmth on the setup. Of course, Eric has been playing backstage, has been playing on a near identical setup to the one he's now on stage on. Raph had been playing BYOC.
Having to adjust to a different environment might slightly impact exactly what scores he might be getting, but we see Eric finding a break right at the end there, but already a 90,000 score lead, almost 100,000, and Eric is just, he just looks way too comfortable in this map for Raph to even have a chance of getting back into this map. 120,000 score lead and is only increasing. Eric just with such high accuracy, 97 ac, just completely unmatched, and Raph just...
And Raph, yeah. Well, it's now the Eric show, it's 97%. Can I say, backstage, before coming on, he set a 900 on this.
Wow.
On Mythologia's end, he set a 900. And he looked at me and he said, I've still got it.
He definitely still does, and just look at how Eric is just taking away the show. He had 97.5% accuracy. Just absolutely incredible score we're seeing in from here right now. Just, there really are no words to describe just how comfortable this guy is on these types of maps.
You get to see just what he can do on it. He can set the benchmark for the rest of the field to try and match up to. We're now just pretty much solo commentating Eric. He's playing so well. It's so smooth.
It really is. He's hitting such tricky stream patterns, and his accuracy just keeps going up. Even going into the second half of this map, like his accuracy has only risen. Will we see him close out above 98%?
Okay, big stack coming in, the longest stack of the map, and he hits 100
Wow.
on it. That's 293 BPM, guys, and it's smooth as butter.
So smooth from Eric. He has the moves on this map, and he does find a couple more breaks, but just an absolutely insane score we're seeing here. Not falling behind on any sort of streams, not finding any massive accuracy drops, just absolutely being there all throughout the map. Look at how he hits those streams, assessing all of them. What is this score from Eric? Absolutely incredible.
This is a tough act to follow. 740k. He locks in the break point. He's 2-0 up. Now Raph has some work to do. It's Raph's pick. Raph is back in control now.
Yep, and he really does need this pick, and he needs to take it back home. Otherwise, getting a second breakpoint on the board is it puts you at a very significant disadvantage, because it gives Eric then the chance to go 4-0 up, and that's the situation you really don't want to be in, having to reverse sweep the match. But we see Raph going straight into that Hard Rock 2.
Interesting. Thinking of a hard pivot, like a crazy pivot, all the way from that speed map, the 10-star aim, tapping, speed, all of it. Hyper precision time.
Yep, I believe this is above CS7, CS7.15, I believe.
I was not paying attention, I was just clicking the circles and they were tiny.
This is also for Ant's time. We will be seeing this Hard Rock 2 getting picked. I believe this is actually, this was actually buffed from its original circle size. So it's even more difficult than the original map this is from. So yeah, we will surely be getting into this map. And it's honestly a really interesting pick. I think this will be a very, very close map from both of these players. Both very similar at Hard Rock, I'd say.
This is, they are very similar at Hard Rock, but of course, Eric is so good at holding accuracy. Circle size might make the aiming a little bit more difficult, but of course being on mouse as well means that cursor's not going to shake off the notes. So we will see when we get into this. Finding a little bit of early trouble, but it is mirrored now by Raph. You can see the circle size. It is CS6, so it's 7.8. So it is hyper precision. These circles are tiny.
They are very tiny circles, and we see early on Raph holding a very slight lead here with a combo and accuracy advantage, but as I do say that, Raph does find a break, and this will allow Eric to get a little bit more score on the board and shift the lead towards his advantage, but we do find a lot of breaks. There's a lot of tricky rhythm in this map, so even these accuracies, which might seem a little low compared to some other pools, these are really good accuracies once you see the patterns and the rhythm to this map. And both players are doing very well on them, but Eric is now taking a bit more of an accuracy lead into here, and that's something we mentioned, just Eric being ahead in the accuracy all along.
And now ahead in combo as well, Felicia. He does drop it, but I mean, anything above 100 combo on this, I'm very impressed by, I've got to say. We go to the stop and start piano patterns. We can talk a little bit about how difficult the rhythm control is, the tapping control is when you're trying to think about aiming CS7.8 aim control. This map is just coming at you from all angles. Flow patterns, snap patterns, double taps. Both players hit them. Raf with the 90 combo drops, and remember what I said, 100 combo is really impressive on this. Eric passes it again. Raf struggling. The one-thirds catch him too, and Eric running as far away as possible. Look at those snap patterns, and then the double tap right after. You have to be so switched on, clocked in.
And Eric is just taking this completely away, hitting most of these hard sections. And the score is already sitting at above 80,000 at this point. Only a third left in the map, and Eric just looks so comfortable with that accuracy, having the combo advantage. And this is a map, once you start missing, it's really hard to find your rhythm again and start comboing. But Eric, again, crosses that 100 combo mark, which is what we spoke of. Just what is this from Eric?
Such a smooth cursor through these patterns. Does find a drop here and there, but it's always in isolation. And Raf, the accuracy, 92%, doing his absolute best, but just cannot find the consistency on these tiny circles on stage, and even over-aims that slider, just for good measure. It's another point for Eric, 120k in.
Yeah, Eric with a very good early lead in this match, going 3-0 up and still having a chance to consolidate that second break point, puts you in a very, very good spot for the rest of the match. And it just going back to this, what Eric is saying, 96 second, this is no joke. All the combo he was able to gather throughout this map. What an incredible play by him. And Raf, honestly, also very solid play. It's getting above 500,000. It's definitely nothing to scoff at.
Does close the lead as well by 30k. Yeah. Does bring it closer. Eric dropping down to 95. And it's a second break point. It's 3 points in a row for Eric. He is in such a good position right now.
He definitely is. And it's now the question whether he'll be able to consolidate this break point and maybe go into something like a DT1 to try and, again, beat Raf out on the accuracy on that DT1, because I feel that is probably the best map that he does have left in order to guarantee that point. Though, of course, he does have some other great picks there left in the pool. So we will see what is.
Is the DT1, but don't sleep on Eric on something like Hard Rock 1. His aim as one of the best players in the world is one of the best in the world. It's so easy to forget when a player peaks at a skill set so high that that's not the only thing they can play.
Yeah, Eric is someone who is very well varied in so many skill sets. He is quite all-rounded, so he can honestly play pretty much any of the maps left in this pool. So, but we would probably lean on DT1 probably being the best pick left for him, but Hard Rock 1 and Hard Rock 2 also pretty solid for him. But
still wondering what the protect was from Raf. It's not showing on our map pool screen, and if it has already picked, then the situation is dire. This DT1 Eric is very well practiced at. Eric's going in with confidence. Raf, playing from behind now, has to pull off a Herculean effort to bring this one back from the brink.
He really does have to pull off quite a few incredible points here, and I think it would probably need to start with this DT1 in order to not get too far behind and not have to, win. I think it would be 2 break points up against Eric. It's definitely going to be a Herculean task to win 2 against him.
To not let this next point slip. And I mean, what other maps are there in the pool that are extremely Eric favored? Because I don't even think DT1 is extremely Eric favored.
Raf can definitely put up a really strong fight on DT1, but very Eric favored. Yeah, I don't really think there's any left. I think the rest could honestly go either way. Maybe you can look at something like maybe Hard Rock 1 being a little more Eric favored, or something like Nomad 5 could be interesting to see. But we will have to wait to see that. But we should be getting into this DT1 soon, starting off on this Aeon 9.2 map.
I think a little desync from the client. I'm not sure what happened there.
I believe he may have got.
There was an abort, an immediate abort. I'm not too sure why, but we'll be getting it going again. DT1. This. Okay. Just one side wasn't loading. We'll get it going again now. DT1, Aeon 9.2, 8.8 stars, and arguably in this map pool next to Mythologia's End, one of the easiest maps in the pool. Would you agree?
I would agree. Definitely, it's also a skill set that I guess more players are more comfortable on. And this also being a bit of a lower SR compared to you see that DT2 being over 10 stars.
Yeah, like an 8.8 star map next to a 10 star map. I mean, there is a little bit of an imbalance, and that makes it interesting because that means people are going to be comboing this a lot easier than they would be comboing Mythology's End. And when combo's involved, that's where Raph shines.
Indeed, Eric will really need to get some really strong accuracy in order to combat that combo from the side of Raph GPO. But we will see exactly how well both of these players will do. We should surely be getting into the map now. This DT1, and I'm really looking forward to this.
Here we go, we're loaded in, locked and loaded. Short intro. This a custom by Makey. Thank you very much for that. It was such a fun map to play. Very reminiscent of the old style of mapping, except up to 11 with the spacing.
We've had some really great customs in this pool, so thank you to all the custom mappers and all of the custom song makers for all of the work you put in here. But let's get into this map now. Neither player really finding any difficulties, but Eric is the first one to find a break here, and this gives Raph a little bit of a chance to run away with the combo in this early part of the map. But there is still so much more maps to go, so many difficult sections left, and this intro does show that both players are very comfortable so far, at least.
Oh, it's the buzz slider, Eric. Missing in that section, dropping down, and is now 400 combo behind. Raph still holding the FC at 99.5, drops 100, but it's looking tasty.
It is looking very tasty, and this is something we mentioned. We do see a slight accuracy here by the side of Eric, but it just is nowhere near enough. We would need to see some more accuracy drops coming in from Raph if you want to see that accuracy truly making a difference. But Raph is still holding onto that FC, and with the massive combo lead so far, just absolutely going off on this map. Eric just absolutely dominating in accuracy, but it's nowhere near enough really. And 50,000 score lead to the side of Raph makes it so he will need to find a break for Eric to have a chance in this map once again.
Dominating in accuracy, 99.7%, but doesn't have the combo. It's exactly what I was saying. It was exactly what I feared. The lower star rating allowing the combo by Raph, who does find a break, and
now it is a chance for Eric to get back into this map as long as he holds onto that combo. Finding a couple of accuracy drops there, but it should make so much of a difference. And we see Raph finding another break. So it really gives a chance for Eric to really close that score. He's already down to 20,000.
Look at the lead shrink. It's going down. It's up to 4 digits now. Eric just needs to hold. His accuracy is stellar. His combo is there, and he's hit the 800 mark. He hits through the slider, but the map peaks at the end. He takes the lead, but now he has to hold that combo as long as he can.
That combo, the all-important factor here, 15,000 score lead going into the break. 1/3 of the map left. This is looking like a very spicy map. Let's see who will take it into this ending section. Quite a lot more buffs and name patterns to go. Who will come out on top? NINERIK closing out the 1,000 combo mark. And we don't see any misses from NINERIK, but we see one coming in from Raph. And that might really seal the deal here. Not much combo left in the map, but will Eric find a break? That is the most important question.
Oh, he's just comboing. That early mistake was the only one to be made. And look at this, he's past 1.2k, still with 99.5% accuracy, and Raph misses again. The lead has been extended to a 6-digit number after being in Raph's favor the entire time. He does find the miss, but it was the ending Eric was playing for. The start didn't matter too much. The finger control, catching Raph out, and Eric able to combo through it like a champion.
Eric just absolutely taking this map home, over 100,000 score lead on this map, and with such incredible accuracy, only finding a couple, like that one mistake at the start, and those breaks at the end. What a play here by Eric, 977,000 points. What a score that is.
Nearly hits the big 1 mil, it's 4 misses. Only one of them in the ending 1,200 combo. And look at Raph, it's 9 misses and 900 combo. That score would beat a lot of the players that we've already seen on stage, and a lot of the players still to come. This bracket is stacked. And that was a stacked score, but unfortunately, Eric was on the other side with the accuracy, with the combo, with the confidence. And it's no mod 4 now picked by Raph.
I believe
what do we think of this? This is going from mechanics to precision to mechanics now to the tech gimmick.
I think this is going to be quite interesting to see because we haven't seen anything like this so far in this match. We did see, I think the most similar maps to this, I guess, would be Hard Rock 2, but even then it's quite a lot different. Completely different style of maps, and honestly, both of these players should be very, very good at this map. And I'm really excited to see another one of the costumes get played on the stage. It's always great to see them getting played.
I love this track, but you know what I hate about it? Zenjez, if you're out there, did you do it on purpose? Did you put my miss sound in the track just to mess me up? Like, you didn't know? Not fair. It's only me. So if you listen just before the break happens, you can hear, eh. Oh, dang it. It's my miss sound.
I picked it up, I think, when I was watching the showcase. I thought that sounds like a very familiar sample, and then I thought back with it to your skin. But that surprisingly did actually mess you up when you were playing it. But I guess it does make sense. You're so used to hearing that when you actually do miss a note. So yeah. But soon we should be getting into this number 4.
It's not quite as bad as the Discord sound in the C-Mob map. I can't remember what it was called. Easy Breezy. That's the worst one.
That has messed me up before.
I'm fine hearing a miss sound, okay, but when I hear my Discord ping, now that fires neurons. That releases dopamine.
But yeah, now getting into this number 4, the Zenjez custom song and map by 0PP and Osu. So massive thank you to both of them for putting in such great work on this amazing map, and I'm really looking forward to both these players absolutely going off on this. But so far early on, just a bit of an intro section. We see Raph ahead in accuracy, but we will see how that will shift as this is Raph's pick. So clearly he might have something in store planned for us.
Very heavy in the mechanics. This map is 200 BPM. The cut streams catch nobody as we get into it. Lots of sliders, lots of aim control hidden away in between these patterns. It's a similar start to down. Players are comboing. Sliders posing no issue to either of these guys. To Eric, the first miss though. The combo is there for Raph. He starts running it to the blue side.
These accuracies are very even right now, so this combo from Raph is even bigger since there isn't that like accuracy lead for NINERIK.
Oh, and it's the stack triples! He misreads it as a stream, and he just over-taps it.
That is such an unfortunate break. Such an unfortunate break.
Needed more prep work on that. Misread is unfortunate. Combos are reset now, though. The big 600 for Raph, keeping it very firmly in their favor, but losing accuracy. Trading combos, and we're back to being stagnant again. No, it's messing me up. I hear it. Like,
yeah, that was the sound.
Okay, it's over. It's over. Okay, it's over. I can. It does send a little bit of cortisol through my brain.
Very understandable, but going to the last serve of this map, it's only a 10,000 point difference. It's absolutely anyone's game. This map still. Whoever holds on for the longest, whoever drops the least accuracy, will be the one to take this, and it really, there is no favorite at this stage of the map.
Not at all. Looking to the mech tech ending the build-up, hit by Eric, missed by Raph, and now the lead flips. The red side is looking in command. The slider catches Raph, and he's starting to struggle. He's starting to drop the misses, and Eric is comboing 400. Does trade it out, though. Accuracy-wise, he's a percent ahead. The lead is growing. Raph just cannot keep it together.
Those misses from Raph ended up having a lot of accuracy drop. But wait, those misses from Eric, hold on. It's only a 5,000 score difference. It's going down very quickly. Will Raph be able to take this in the ending stage of the map? It's so close. 1,000 points.
Drop 100.
And it goes to Raph. But Eric takes it back.
Accuracy at the ending. The sliders.
What a close map.
Accuracy drop. Just when he had it in his hands, it was snatched away again.
And that is Eric taking the match on such an amazing map. That ending could have gone anybody's way, but that accuracy drop at the end really sealed the deal.
It really was a seaside catastrophe. That diff name is correct, Felicia.
It really is.
And it's a 5-0. Eric advances into the next round.
Maybe we could get a couple of words from both of the players on their thoughts on this match.
Eric, you were scared, right? You were scared going in.
I was scared.
How do you feel about how that match went?
I'm very happy.
I can hear the adrenaline in your voice, dude.
Yeah, I'm shaking a lot.
What did you think about the down pick and then finding out actually you took
Dude.
that point, first break point?
I think that was like my most uncomfy map in the pool, honestly, other than the hiddens. So I got very lucky. But yeah, I don't know. Just
Well,
a pop-off play.
Pop-up play exactly when you needed it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You get a few words from Raf as well. So I've seen you hard practicing this pool. What do you think it was? Was it between the BYOC setup and the stage setup? Was it the differences?
I think so. I think first of all, the monitor was quite close to me, and I could not move it further, you know. So I could not full screen aim. Secondly, I'm also was very nervous as NINERIK once, and so because of that, I just stopped listening to the song. It is the most biggest issue I have when I'm playing a tournament and I'm getting nervous. I'm just start listening song and I'm just spamming. Because of that, I'm underperform all my accuracy. If not in my accuracy, like because laser is a more accuracy game.
Yeah, indeed.
And I know, and on Cal 4, I won. I think I won him just because I just combo game it on score V2. But on laser one, it's much more fair for all of us.
Indeed, yeah, that's what we were saying as well. That was exactly what we expected. Commiserations, but I hope you enjoyed the time on the
Thank
stage.
you, COE for for being able to play on the stage. I'm so glad that I played with you and seeing all the claps and smile of some of people. So yeah, guys, get loved. Everyone, get loved.
Big hand for Raf, guys. We'll be heading to a short break and we will be back once the next players are ready on the stage. I think it's going to be Roach Paper Candle next.
It is. It's going to be an incredible match, so make sure everyone stays tuned for it. I will look forward to seeing all of you there, and that is it for now. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for being so awesome and being such an amazing crowd.
Thank you very much for the fun. Take care. I'll see you in about 10 minutes for the next match.